Hello everybody, I have in front of you a very random assortment of Hot Wheels cars. That's the old logo. That means these are older Hot Wheels cars, including this Honda Civic Si from 2006. I've got some cars from this Ferrari from 2008. I'm going to show you some of these finds that I had. I was out rural the other day doing some traveling for work when I came across an old grocery store slash hardware store and walked in and was shocked to see what I saw. Not only a full diecast section full of old Hot Wheels, but a full end cap full of Hot Wheels. And I started digging and I found all kinds of cool stuff. Old Cadillacs, one of my favorite CTSV castings. Ferraris. Notice that Mercedes, what is that called? The DTM CLK. Muscle cars, Mustangs, Corvettes, Camaros, 2005, 2004, 2006, Japanese cars, and a whole lot of Ferraris. I spent, a few minutes digging through all of this stuff. There could have been a lot of stuff I would bring home with me, but I decided, just to bring a few. These were a little more expensive than what you find in a normal store, and I thought they might be good finds for someone else. So you might want to rewind that video, go back through it, slow it down. There's all kinds of cool stuff in there, and you can see that the pegs were quite deep as well. And like I said, I left most of that there. I have space issues here as it is, so I didn't need anything more, but there were a few that I picked up. Mainly Japanese cars and some Ferrari, starting with this. This is the Lancer Evolution from 2008. This is actually a 2010 Nightburner series, and I bought a couple of first editions. I always thought this casting was a little too large. That being said, the proportions are correct, but compared with other models, it's a little big. I'm not going to open most of these. I might open a couple, but I will open a couple for you, but some of these are going to stay. Honda Civic Si, about two of the first editions. The first edition was in green, and then there was this recolor in red. There might have been a third recolor. I can't remember perfectly. Civic on the window, plastic spoiler. You can actually see there's kind of a flame or some sort of, there's a flame there. Kind of reverse flame from, we'll call it a ghost flame. OH5 wheels, and you can see the artwork. This is from 2006. They didn't do the individual cars at that time. They just had the generic artwork. Kind of funny to think they were so used to seeing the card art now. But that's how it was for a very long time. Two of those Hondas. I even bought two more. This was from the Code Car series. There's a code there. That's why it's kind of that. They made that kind of cloudy so you can't see what the code is. It was some sort of promotion. There was a web code. This is from 2000. I don't remember. 07. 2007, 11 years ago. And then another one of the Civic SIs from 2008. This one was very cool. Koenig Deco. Matte black. Came in OH5s and 10 spokes. I have the 10 spokes, so I might have to keep the OH5 as well. One more Honda Civic from 2004, I believe. 2003. So 15 years ago, Honda Civic. This is the coupe. We've seen that casting used a few times. Surprised to see that one, pick that up. Two more of the older Lancer casting. It's also, I think, from 2008. 12 treasure hunts, 40 2008 new models. You can see some of the numbers. They're a lot different now. No individual artwork on this one either. Notice the card is a little different too. That was a special one. And then 2010 when they started doing the artwork. One more Japanese car, new model, the Toyota Landcruiser FJ40. Looks more like a Jeep, but it is the FJ. Haven't seen that casting in a while as well. All right. few Ferraris. 2008 new models, the Ferrari GTO. First one was, I think, red, and then there was a burnt red and yellow. There might have been another one as well. Picked that one up. Picked this one up. Notice, by the way, no individual artwork, but this is the 2010. I really like the 2010 artwork. It's a little cartoonish compared to now, but I still like the way they did it. This, I think, was the first year that they started doing individual artwork for the models. This was a casting was already done. This was the first time it was mainline was blue, and then it was recolored in red. Ferrari 308 GTS. Thought that one was worth picking up. I do have that one already, but I have a friend I know who's looking for some Ferraris, so these will most likely go to him. Ferrari 458 Italia. This was the second color off of the new model. It says right there, 2010 new models. First color was red, of course. And then here are the last three that I bought. Two of the 2003 first edition Enzo Ferrari. Looks a lot like the Super Treasure Hunt and the Treasure Hunt from, I think it was 2008. But this is the first edition. I'm going to open one of those. I'll put this one off to the side. And the other one I'm going to open is this one from 2006. First edition. It is the Ferrari 512M. It is crazy to think that this model has been locked in its prison for 15 years. Well, it is now free, and it looks spectacular. Enzo Ferrari first edition from 2003. Sure, the casting was a little off. If you look at that old video from the store, from the pegs, you'll see that there's actually a tuned Enzo Ferrari mixed in there as well from, I think, 2004. This one's probably tuned enough, right? It's not totally accurate compared to the Enzo Ferrari, but it is a nice casting, and there's some nice versions after this. But you can't beat the red Enzo Ferrari. This is the Ferrari 512M. It is a beauty in gray. The first edition was, I think, blue, recolored in red, recolored in gray. I really like the gray with the gold rims. And yes, the back engine cover does open. It doesn't stay open. So I can put it in upside down so you can see it that way. But it doesn't really stay open. There you go. Those are the two models I'm going to open right now. I may have to make a decision on some of these others, but always cool to see something that old, especially in a store. Sometimes stores like this will allow residents to maybe, sell them parts of their collection. I've seen this before. That's why you see old cars like that. But it's always a little treat for us collectors to come across that stuff. Throwback for sure. Tell me what you see in that little video and what you might like. It's kind of cool, right? Thanks, everybody. Bye.